Hey you guys, happy Sunday. Starting a little early. Um, Not that early though. I came down here, worked with Daniel. We're gonna head over to the Arts District in Koreatown. Ah, sorry, Little Tokyo. Check out some murals. It's a beautiful day to be in DTLA. We're in Bunker Hill right now, just above Angel's Flight. We're gonna have to take the stairs. They don't allow the camera anymore. I'm not sure why. But on New Year's Eve, we tried, and hey, guys, hey, all the unknown, CK. So I will tell you, I cheated. I was with Daniel. We were shooting a commercial for his business. Like where Angel City Brewery is, like where the murals are, um, is the part I intend to go to, across from Little Tokyo. I thought it was kind of a perfect combo. So like Alameda and Traction. You'll have to guide me to any hidden spots. Jaywalker. I got 20 seconds to cross. ATC. Hey, you guys. Wicked happy Sunday to ya. I'm gonna walk down the hill over here to get to Little Tokyo. I think that's the best bet for us, although it's really beautiful over there. So thank you for being here. If it is your first time, feel free. I'll get this out of the way right now. Do one of these things. Remember, we're just flesh and bone humans here. Really appreciate a little algorithmic love. So Joe is not with me yet. He did not come for the Daniel photo spread. So tons and tons of museums are free in Los Angeles today. Are we going to any? No. Should I have gone to any? Maybe. But I always get nervous about gibbling on in. Shavkat, happy Sunday. We're good. We're just downtown. Going to walk over to Little Tokyo, went to the Arts District. It's kind of like book ending, not really book ending, there's so much more of DTLA to see, but kind of like getting another little chunk of DTLA this weekend before we head to Pasadena tomorrow.
With what?
So happy New Year, everyone. I If you didn't catch us at the parade yesterday, that turned into a little bit longer of a stream. I tried to go back and just put in chapters for the parade in case anybody didn't watch it and didn't want to watch our crazy added 2 hours, which was fun. But we ended up continuing up through Wilshire Park, MacArthur Park, Wilshire through MacArthur Park, and up Vermont, almost to Beverly. Hey, Dionysus, Aspa. It is absolutely lovely today. About 75, heading towards the low 70s, as I like to say. I've got a coat in my backpack. I have a shoe untied that I need to tie. I can feel that lace flipping. I probably could have wore shorts today. I'm just afraid of what happens when the sun starts going down and the cool desert air kicks in. Let's park here for a second while I tie my shoe. Ooh. All right, we'll just go down the hills. I feel like this corner has been vacant forever. Also, it has once we get over the hump, it kind of gives the sort of old-timey John Fonte Bunker Hill vibes. Also, we're on the top of a tunnel, I think. We are. We should have just walked through the tunnel. Hollywood has a way of metamorphosing or changing. I think Hollywood is going to be around in some form or function. I mean, we're all getting Wall-E'd, right? That's no doubt. I mean, AI can now create a whole entire movie, right? Whatever, I forgot what it's called, but it's made by Dance. So, oh my goodness, Cole, I don't know where it is. Are you asking for yourself or for a friend? That's what I'm worrying about. Oh, you're just wondering. I don't know, brother. That's a little out of my wheelhouse. I don't even drink liquor. I'm a California sober, I guess, sorta. Thank you guys so much for being here. I want to give a shout out to my members for the support of the channel. You guys are phenomenal, and I'm eternally grateful for you. Shout out right here. Hey, happy Sunday. Everyone out enjoying their Sunday. They're enjoying me thanking my members. Of course, we're on historic Broadway. Of course, there's like 10 train stations that are closer to Little Tokyo than the one I would have gotten off at, and I probably could have rid the train closer. We're actually walking to the Little Tokyo train stop. I would love. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Joe might pop in later. Please feel free to lurk. Know that we want you to feel better soon, and we're sending you some Viking love. That stream actually starts at midnight. It's our other channel. Honestly, I'm a pretty not into that. I don't want to bring this up because I really don't think any of you should watch, but there is totally a live stream of Skid Row, and it is just horrible. You should not patronize it. I always thumbs down it and report it. I'm literally the Gladys Kravitz of YouTube. I will report you. Like, how is that something you want to invite into your brain and soul? Like, seeing that much human suffering. I found it by accident, and I was really quite shocked. I don't want to put other people down. for doing what they do. It's just not my cup of tea. It kind of is heartbreaking. I watched it for a couple minutes one day and then I was like, what am I doing? Um, and I saw like kids there. Almost could cry thinking about it. No, this is like a camera strapped onto the side of a building. A lot of people do go down there, like, and make videos about Skid Row, and it's also not my. They take an angle I wouldn't necessarily take. I. And so nobody would ever watch my story about Skid Row. Anyway, so pious and mighty I am. What a beautiful car with a nice little rumble. Almost didn't smell like it had leaded gas. Right? That's the kind of car, like in the olden days, like we knew when my mom was coming home, like a block away, because you could hear her Volkswagen. Cooper Donuts, Nancy Valverde's Square. Know your gay history. I love that wheelchair dog walker. I love people with pets. It makes me sad when I see homeless people with pets. Yeah, my mom had a Volkswagen thing. So it was extra noisy. She was a funky lady, my mother. The Volkswagen thing practically had the engine on the outside. If I were to get a vintage car, I would definitely love a Volkswagen thing, actually. They were pretty cool. It was like a short Jeep, but it didn't have insulation, and it had plastic windows. And the doors came off, and the windows came off, and the roof came down, and that kind of made it cool. Hey, Tony, happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful day. You're having some inclement weather in the Northeast. I kind of heard on the news. So much snow. Chicago sounded like it was in for a treat. Oh my gosh. I was watching a live streamer this morning that was in Brooklyn and it was snowing there. Oh man, you could have gone. I'm waiting for you. Unless you're trying to make a left turn. Why do people make left turns from where they shouldn't? When you have a double stripe, you should not make a left turn. Wow. I hope you are all provisioned up. Oof. So we are just entering Little Tokyo right now. Oh, let's take the back door. We're gonna walk through here, but we're really driving. we're walking straight through the other side to get to the Arts District. And then we're going to come back to Little Tokyo and see if we can tempt or unlock Joe. He is going to go home for a couple days to be with his family this week. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful here. Oh, you guys, there's little factoids if you hit exclamation point Tokyo. I didn't want to make you type Little Tokyo, so it's exclamation point Tokyo for members, or exclamation point Arts D about the Arts District. Oh. I was really happy to have Joe come out last night with us. What? Those crazy artists? The Arts District is actually kind of, or this part of the Arts District is kind of interesting because it's like really an industrial zone. Good afternoon, pugs and guns, and good afternoon, everybody. If I missed anybody, lovely to see you here. Please feel free to boop, boop, or boop. Would be excellent. Oh, I know, freezing and snowy. It's 74 here. It's not warm enough for shorts, not cool enough for a jacket. Make up your mind, LA. Make up your mind. Bless you. It smells so good. The beginning of good smells, Little Tokyo. We're entering Little Tokyo. We're going to bust through Little Tokyo. We're going to circle back and come to Little Tokyo in the end. We're going into the industrial zone.
Baby, you told me the whole time today.
Someone once told me I had small hands, and I really didn't believe them, but I thought about it for a very long time, and I was like, no, I don't have small hands. And then one day I was at the Man's Chinese Theater, and I slipped my hand into Marilyn Monroe's handprint, and it fit. And so the lesson there is, I don't have small hands. Marilyn Monroe might have had man hands. I'm just saying. And I'm not shaming her man hands. I just really want to happy Sunday fun day. Spark on the horizon. You are a spark of joy for us. We love to see you. Hiya, how are you? I do have her size hands. They fit right in, but maybe she just had man's hands. I'm all right with it. Remind me to try it out next time we're over there, which could be any time. Look at that little corgi. Hello, Real Deal. Happy Sunday. How's it going? 157 right now. But yeah, no, I'm not a very big guy. I don't have very big hands. But I'm definitely taller than Marilyn Monroe. Oh my god, I can't believe we're talking about Marilyn Monroe all the time, man. I don't want to get canceled. Or I don't want that evil Monroe bot to come back. Oh, have fun. I'm still planning on going to Runyon Canyon Runyon Canyon for a morning hike this week. I really almost feel like I should get a new pair of hiking shoes before I go, because the last time I went, I felt like I had no traction.
We're this way, right?
Funny, because we're heading to traction. I took one wrong little turn, I think. No, I think we'll find some stuff. So I feel this is Angel City Brewery. I've never been here. It seems like a really cool old building, and I actually believe it's going to go the way of the dodo bird. I think it's closing its doors shortly. We're gonna cross the street here if we can make it. Look at Alameda, and we want to head towards the Angel City Brewery. And just the building, you even heard that guy say that's cool. 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Here we are in the Los Angeles Arts District. It's gonna be a beautiful sunset, I am sure. I want to go up there with Joe and hike. He really also needs hiking sneakers. He's just got city sneakers, as we both do. No treads, although I'm making up excuses. So this place closed down, but this is kind of the art district. Let's walk. I'm gonna walk on the other side of the street because I feel like we'll be able to take in more of the stuff we want to see. So we're looking back at Little Tokyo. You saw City Hall over there on the right. We will try to see if we can get a peek at Runyon Canyon and zoom in on LA Unknown. I doubt we'll be able to get a view from here. Anyway. Hey, look at that building. And so this whole little area, we're going to keep walking through it. Alameda kind of separates, that's the street that we just crossed over, this area from Little Tokyo, which is one of the last 3 Japan towns remaining in the United States, at least. So this used to be all rail yards and factories, this whole little area. And now it's probably kind of one of the cooler places to live downtown. You can check out the really cool murals. And before these murals, this was all rail infrastructure. You'll see as we get closer to like Sidewalk, and you'll see the low rail buildings that were literally connected to the downtown manufacturing lines. I think artists began moving into this area in the late 70s. Illegally, of course, as most artists do. And then Alameda was kind of historically divided. But look at how cute this is. It's as cute as our Silver Lake. Hola. Hola, Angela. Oh, those cats are getting wrecked. So a lot of the stuff too is collaborative. Um, this actually looks much clearer on the camera than it does in person. Who do you think that is? They kind of look familiar. Any wall is a blank canvas. And that's our thumbnail right there. What kind of depicts almost the story of Los Angeles in a way, with lots of green ghosts. Oh my god, I love it. Hola, hola, hola. Oh my, there's even more cool stuff. This is not all. Can you see DTLA over the side. I didn't realize it was such a tour down here. I'm glad. I love murals. I love graffiti. I love my city. I used to be obsessed with the Mayan calendar when I was a kid. Also, sundials, sorry. Oh, I was hoping that we could go behind this building here. But no. All right. We're gonna go back up to Trek, Shin, walk over a little more, and come back around. There's more art in store. Members, hugs. Thank you for supporting the channel. I couldn't do it without you. It's a pretty magnificent the Mongols. All right. Happy Sunday. Really friendly down here in the Arts District. Actually, I wouldn't mind living down here. I don't know that Joe would like it. I think we're a touch more suburban than we want to admit. Simply Senora. Happy Sunday. We're gonna take a right up here and get into some more crazy painted buildings. Yeah, it's really, we're just below Little Tokyo. Lots of dead ends, which makes for a quiet neighborhood. It's an old industrial sort of train area that they've kind of really built up. There's a Science and Architecture School Arc. Built the campus over here, down here somewhere. And because LA loves a mural, there's lots of big industrial buildings with space to put murals on. I feel like I've also been to some concerts down here, like not exactly in this area, but not too far from here. I don't know that we're going to be able to see this one, but kind of getting worked over now. I mean, I guess you have to think of these as all sort of temporary works. Because somebody is going to come and put their work over yours. So this building over here, I don't even know if we can go in here. Like, this is part of an old rail station building, the one straight in front of us, that has been converted. Concan, thank you so much. Thanks for being a member. Cat with heart eyes. Ooh. And we got some of this for you. Yay. I'm just whispering because it seems like a whispering place.
I want carbs.
And this is Arc. Thank you. Concan 15. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Very quiet. Let's go back to Murals. This is really like clean. I feel like we're in the Netherlands or something. Just looks like buildings from another country. They look like all efficient and stuff. Hey, Lonnie Grace, if I missed saying hi to anybody, it's a little bright out here. I try to catch you all. I hope all of you East Coasters and Midwesters are braving the storms. Looks like you're in for another fun thing. I saw a live streamer this morning from New York, and I think maybe they were in Brooklyn, and it was kind of nice to get that snow vibe. Where we're coming out right now should be a little familiar to you guys if you've been with us. It's 4th Street. We've walked down 4th Street before, and we're gonna walk down 4th Street again, back to Little Tokyo. But 4th Street, we've taken this bridge from the other side to here. Oh, we've got 13. Let's check out this side street, yeah. So we've come over this bridge maybe twice. It smells like a coffee roaster over here. I love that smell of coffee roasting. We actually haven't, that's all right, it's okay. We do a lot of repeats, so we haven't walked to Atwater Village yet. But that's definitely a springtime thing, or Glendale, which, I mean, I used to go to Glendale all the time when we had a car, because it was the opposite of traffic usually. All right, this is a paint store. I thought it was going to be really cool. Although I want to say there's almost nothing I like more than one of these signs that is hand painted. We've gone down Glendale Boulevard, like on this side of Glendale Boulevard, our side, but not even like that far. We've just recently gone to the reservoir. I think it would be nice to do a reservoir to Glendale Mall hike. Oh my God, daylight savings. So that means it's going to be getting darker later. So we'll have to cram in all of our sunsets in the next couple of weeks. This is a dog park. I guess you must have to have a secret code to go in it, but I love that for dogs. Downtown doggies. I have to confess though, I really enjoy the sunset live streams. Although, you know, I'll be happy to get home with a little daylight to spare. Sister Margaret's School for Wayward Girls. Well, you guys know this guy. Right? But why is that sign in the School for Wayward Girls in the middle of here? Highly dubious, Sister Margaret. Okay, we're gonna get back to the murals. It's another little arty district with some cool murals. It's actually not as it was, but welcome to the Arts District. I find this kind of stuff sort of hypnotizing and mesmerizing to look at. And the concertina art, the barbed wire, kind of poetic. Aloha. I love these roll-ups. Oh my god, I see a familiar face coming up. Although they've aged a lot. But I don't think they're worried about it. It's Alfred E. Newman. I said it before and I'll say it again. Every wall is a canvas down here. Oh my god, that's the thing about those animal stories. There's always something sad. I remember when we first got, you know, Little Nipper, shall we say. We were watching all kinds of Cesar Millan stuff to try to see what was wrong with this pup. Actually, Cesar Millan was almost always a happy story. I would love to have that window. But there was like another vet whose stories weren't so happy. And I can't remember what that was because I had to stop watching it. Woof! I am okay. Did you see me do that actually? I keep walking where the sidewalk sort of dips down and miss it, and then I just kind of step down really fast. I actually feel like, remember my gimbal neck? I feel like that was caused by that, like me stepping in a weird way and snapping my head back. Oh, the gimbal neck was so painful. Oh, thank God it's gone. Knock on wood. That wasn't wood. But we'll find some. Hey, Infinite Fried Chicken. Happy Sunday. Some infinite fried chicken sounds infinitely delicious. I'm sure you get sick of me commenting on your name every time you come in here, but it's a great name. What's this cute little place? I meant cute. I just didn't have a T to use. All right, we're heading back towards Little Tokyo. The veggie is watching. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. We're just rolling through the Ass District, heading back to Little Tokyo. It was the worst. I honestly just stopped feeling it maybe Wednesday of this week. What I was feeling was, after the initial like horrible feeling, what I got was just sort of an uncomfortable feeling, and then that lasted a couple days, but it was pretty bad. It is a beautiful day today. If it's your first time here, please feel free to like and subscribe and support this human content while we still have humans making content. I do realize you have a lot of choices. Thank you for watching us. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine who talked about potatoes and chickens. I managed to steer clear of news this morning. I listened to the radio a little bit, but whatever news story they told, it was about the parade yesterday. They tell the same 3 or 4 stories. They're like, we're local news, but the same 3 or 4 stories are Republican slanted local news. Oh my gosh, right? I know who you're talking about. Oh, I have such a headache thinking about the tariffs, let's just say. I like this one. Be careful if you see La Tacache outside your bedroom window at night. I know, like literally for the first time in, I don't know, whatever, the Supreme Court was like, just say no. And he throws a tantrum. Well, we don't usually talk about this kind of stuff, but remember, you guys, you have a choice with your vote. I know it doesn't feel like it, but at least you don't have to have a guilty conscience if you vote your conscience. Anyway, That is your NBC The More You Know segment for Walking in LA today. I've been watching. I got a membership to West Coast G's channel. Thank you so much, West Coast G. It's a very political channel, which I love it. I admire, and I couldn't do it walking around because somebody would just probably punch my face, as if that's not about to happen every day in every way anyway. Um, Oh shoot! I'm already walking back to Little Tokyo, but LA Unknown, send me the address because I've been dying to walk the bridge again. It's such a nice view back into the city, and I can check it out again. I feel like I was missing something down there. Before World War II. Thank you so much. Those things are supposed to change every time, and I can never tell if they do. No, Art D was supposed to be one. It was Art District. I don't think it's supposed to have capitals. There should be 4. It only allows 500 characters. Um, like the code, you have to. It's not really code, but maybe 1 line. And it's supposed to, like, every time someone types it, like, hit another one. And there should be 4. We'll keep working on it. I wonder why the arts one didn't work, though. Try it without the maybe exclamation point. Or try Art D with no S and the exclamation point. I guess it must have been really important information for you to know. That's the train station I probably should have gotten off at if I took the train here. There we go. Maybe it will only tell you 2 things. Arts is spelt with a capital A. I'm kidding. That shouldn't be one of them. Or maybe. Here we go. Welcome to Little Tokyo. Konnichiwa. It's fickle. It seems like the code to make it do that in Nightbot seems like DOS. You know, like really simple code. So it's entirely possible for me to get it wrong.
Alright, you don't take the letters when you're alright.
It's a fickle mistress, that Nightbot. Or Mastress. Or Mr. Whatever you want it to be. I heard it was known as the Industry District versus Warehouse District. I don't know what's going on over here. I just saw a bunch of people and kind of gravitated towards it. Must be because it's Girl Scout cookies. I'm gonna avoid that. Oh, free museum day. So lovely, the Japanese American Museum. Yeah, I think it was like labeled Industry District or something. Ruben. Happy Sunday. Let's walk up this way. We'll loop around and we'll walk through the Japanese village. Hey, I hope everything is well, pugs and guns. Take a breath. We'll send good thoughts. I don't know how many times I've taken pictures of people taking pictures of that. The mural, the Dodgers mural.
What even is that thing?
Hey, Adele. Tell Adele we said hello. Always nice to hear from Adele. It's weirder when they're looking at their friend's phone. Hey. You know what I smell more? I smell like pan-fried, like noodle smell. You know that smell when the noodles and the pan and a flame comes up? Carbonization? I'm not really sure what you call it. It smells so delicious. We're trying not to eat any ultra-processed food. So I made biscuits from scratch this morning. You could have broken a window with the biscuits. They were terrible. And everything I make, even if I follow the recipe, never tastes like it has enough salt in it. No kidding. I heard that there were some Japanese scientists or dentists that could regrow teeth. I don't think they can grow the enamel on the teeth, but they can actually regrow the tooth itself. It would just be a super porous tooth. Wow, I can't even imagine how you would take care of a tooth with no enamel. You would probably have to grow a new one every so often. I mean, I have broken teeth. Let me tell you, I've spent so much money on dental. I can actually feel in the back of my mouth I have a crown, and it used to be smooth, and now I can feel just the little seam in between the crown and the tooth. Let's not talk about it. I don't like to think about it. And my advice for you when you go to the dentist, if it's a crown in the back of your mouth, don't let them convince you to get the titanium, most beautiful one. No one is ever gonna see it. Ricky Beltran! Happy Sunday. No, we ate the biscuits. We ate them anyway. They were all right. They were too dry, too something. Baking is a real science, right? So I probably over kneaded the dough. I mean, I kneaded it, which you don't really do with biscuit dough. I probably like over manipulated it. That's what I was thinking. Mixing the flour and the butter. Oh my god, I was thinking of that Found a Peanut song too. I keep meaning to look up the like roots of it. Like they ate it anyway and then they died. That peanut, right? Was this something that was going on in the olden days? People were eating rotten peanuts and oops, unaliving. Where did that song come from? Oh my gosh, that Ruben, I feel like I'm missing something crazy. Oh my god, Tom McLeavy. That's a lot of snow. Do you have to shovel? Oof. Carlos. Nice to see you. It's one of our favorite neighborhoods, too. And it's really vibrantly lovely today. There are a lot of people out. All the museums, well, not all of the museums, but a lot of the museums are free in Los Angeles. And I think people have taken a opportunity to come downtown to some of them. It's nice to see it bustling. As we're looking at murals on walls, I figured we'd take a look at these here, called Glowing Earth. They're actually photographs. It's unfortunate that we spray paint stuff in this particular case, I think. I love that Japanese garden, Carlos. I'm dying to go in there. The Newell building. All right. So there wasn't a thing that people were dying from eating rotten peanuts then, right? That was just for the song. I think the worst one is what was it? The French song that we used to sing. Alouette, je t'ai alouette. I don't know if you learn French songs, but I think we did. About plucking the bird. So we'll go look at the garden from over the ledge. I wish this water feature here were on. I just kind of love it. C'est sinistre. Thing is, I haven't sung the Pluck and the Bird song for a while, so I really only feel like I would be able to sing it like phonetically or like the phonetic French I would remember. All right. It's kind of a sad song, though. I mean, imagine eating a peanut and dying. The great peanut mold of 1918. Like the Irish potato famine. The peanut. Let's have a moment. I just love the sound of water, right? Okay. Just a little moment. I would like my yard to be like that too. Or even I would like a quarter of my yard. I don't even need that whole size. I just let's walk back through Little Tokyo. We got the mall to go through.
If we stay here till nine, there's a perfect approach across the street.
That's truly a lovely spot. I'm gonna enjoy it at ground level at some point in my life. I'm going to plug in my gimbal. I have not. We mostly, I feel like when I come back here during the week, when it's a little less busy, it's easier to get in and out of places. Or also when I'm here with Joe, it's easier to get in and out of places or get stuff because he can go inside for me. Right? Only this is all kind of stuff that I really... Weekends are slamming. I love to see it though.
Nice.
We're gonna walk through the little Tokyo mall. Are you... Look at it. It's late Sunday, but... Is that lady dressed from Bridgerton? Dark Bridgerton here? Me too. You know, he's got a Wikipedia page, the man who plays the keyboard. I forget his name, but I looked him up. I actually think he's in my Little Tokyo video that's like a 4K video. He got a blurb. He's not here today. I don't see him as much as I used to. Like, I hadn't seen him for a while, and then I saw him recently. Let's go into the mall. If I can find the link again and you don't find it, I'll post it. All right, let's go to the mall. Oh my gosh. They have all these stores with like claw machines and vending machines. You just ran, oh my god, I think we saw that girl crossing the street in that dress. You just win like stuff that I really don't care about. But look at this line waiting to go into pop-up shop for Square something. I'm too old for this stuff. Welcome to the jungle hobby shop. I love that little mall. Joseph loves that little mall more because he loves video games. All right, let's go over to Wellington. I love milk tea. Or it's a Hong Kong, I think I've tried something like a Hong Kong milk tea. It's probably the same thing. Or Weller Court, what did I call it? Wellington Plaza. Uh-oh, here is our, we're gonna think good thoughts, everyone's all right. make a list and put it in the comments. We could try some stuff. I am 50-50 with mochi. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I don't. I saw some mochis last night on TV that looked really good though. It just wouldn't be a stream if we didn't have a siren.
Now I'm stuck on the screen forever.
Carlos, you gotta be the Little Tokyo tour guide. You gotta make a list. There she is, City Hall. We're walking straight ahead. Oh, they're playing with dolls. Cool. Anime dolls, I think. We're gonna walk straight ahead, and then we're gonna take a left, and we're gonna walk towards 7th Street. I'm gonna sort of make my way back downtown, back to the 7th Street or Pershing Square train station. Before we sign off. We're gonna go to Pasadena tomorrow, so we're gonna get out of the city. Not really, but a little bit. It'll be really beautiful. Also, Pasadena and after May, too hot for me. Right, we're happy to spend monies where little small businesses are operating. That's kind of how I feel. Any opportunity I can get to support a smaller non-chain business. I'm trying to think how much of a hypocrite I am in saying this. Yeah, I go to 7-Eleven sometimes, that's true. Yes, that is his name. He wasn't there today, but he was there the last time we went to Little Tokyo. But before that, I don't think I had seen him in Little Tokyo since like the summer of 2024, or the end of the summer of 2024. And we probably go to Little Tokyo monthly, at least once a month. Small businesses are definitely way more expensive. I can't always, you know, but in small ways I try to when I can. There's like a 99-cent store near my house, not really because those don't exist anymore, that sells like Kirkland brand toilet paper and Kirkland brand paper towels for a song and a dance. I buy them from them. We also get dishwasher pods from them. It's really like a 99-cent store, but not. It's like a Spanish version or Mexican version. I'm not, maybe more Central American, I'm not sure. But it's a small business. We did a lot of our grocery shopping, Christmas shopping at businesses around Santa Monica Boulevard and at Oliver Street. I try, Carlos, but I can't always put my money where my mouth is. I try not to shop at Target because of various policies they have undone, and sometimes that's what I can afford. I don't want to eat pork because I just love pig so much, but sometimes pork is cheap, and that's what I can afford. Actually, yeah, I think they do buy it from Costco, or I'm sure it's from Costco. They're smart. They probably sell it for just a little bit more. I'm not sure how much it costs. But the Kirkland signature paper towels are the best, aside from Viva, which are just all virgin wood pulp. I didn't touch any fruit today. That used to be the same saying at a bar I used to go. Never mind. So we got 5 more blocks of walking, you guys. Are you guys excited to go to Pasadena? Did anybody do anything really fun or fabulous this weekend? I saw a bunch of dragons yesterday and heard a bunch of firecrackers and really enjoyed myself. We also got to walk by, if you want to go and find their live stream, Kuma Monster. I didn't say hi. I watch Kuma Monster sometimes, but I don't know. They're doing their thing. I don't want to look like I'm biting off of them or whatever the kids say nowadays. But they're in Los Angeles, it looks like, for a few. I feel like what Alex Cornell is saying about the fruit, it doesn't sound correct. Like it sounds slightly non-woke. I've never heard that rule before anyway. Just in the bar that I go to. Alex, who told you that? I'm going to ask these ladies here if they've ever heard that. I honestly don't think I've ever heard that in my life. Ever. They didn't want to talk to me. how would you like test a watermelon, or how would you like make sure that your avocado wasn't squishy on the inside? You've got to touch fruit. You got to give it a squeeze, a thump, a tap. I love this little building right here on the corner of 3rd. It's just a sliver of a building left. I'm not going to stop showing it though. It's a Liberty Theater. Trippy. You guys, thank you so much. I could see that for sure. I've heard of you of don't squeeze the Charmin. Mr. Whipple always used to say that. But I've never heard of don't touch the fruit. Amir, happy Saturday. Remember Mr. Whipple?
So it would just be for us.
Don't squeeze the shaman. I used to get Mr. Whipple and Mata Hoople confused just because they sounded similar. We're gonna walk over to Broadway and then take Broadway down to 7th. It's always kind of lovely this time of day, I tinks. Oh, I believe it. Like Rhoda's mom, Nancy, and all those Bounty commercials. Or the witch from The Wizard of Oz and the Maxwell House commercials. Who was the one in the Palmolive commercials? You're soaking in it. Do I believe in the slower you walk, the longer you live thing? I don't want to think about that, Alex, because I walk very fast. What is this? Can you give it to me in a nutshell? Honestly, I feel like people that walk slow oh my God, Mother Nature. No, it's a great question. Eve Arden. I loved Eve Arden. My mom's name was Arden, so I always liked Eve Arden. I think my mom might have been named after Eve Arden. I could be wrong. You would have thought they would have named her Eve, right? The Bradbury Building. Now there's a whole new Brother Nature commercial. And Mother Nature doesn't like it, by the way. This guy is also a really famous muralist right here. I confused him with the guy that did the You Are the Star mural. I can't remember this guy's name. I think, remember Flo from the Progressive commercials? She must have made some bank. Probably has a little house in Burbank. Oh my God, the coffee smells so yummers. It's a little too late in the day for me to drink coffee. We're on Broadway. Although, you know, Joe is on his way. Oh my gosh, the State Farm dude. Or you remember the guy from the Verizon commercial? Are you? Can you hear me now? I hate Verizon for so many I shouldn't say hate. I dislike Verizon service. I've had it twice in my life, and both times were terrible experience. I dropped Progressive also, and I switched to Geico. Progressive wanted to raise my insurance. It was like it was doubling it. I got in an accident. Somebody hit me though, and they wanted to raise my insurance. I think they wanted to double it. And I said, F no, and I just got Geico. And actually my insurance went down like $4. My initial problem with Verizon was way back in the olden days when you could get charged insane amounts for data. So I had a Motorola Q phone, and I had this crazy job where I was on the go all the time. Emails 10 hours a day, 10 to 12 hours a day. And so my phone was always connected to the internet, always grabbing emails, always fetching. And like 2008, my phone bill one month was $800, and then once it hit $800, I wasn't making that much money. It was a literal problem, and they wouldn't do anything to help me. They wouldn't do anything to like come up with a payment plan for me. I was like managing a bunch of stores. I didn't get paid enough. That was neither here nor there, and I couldn't afford my phone bill. Terrible. Anyway, and then I decided I would upgrade my phone a couple months ago, and so we switched from T-Mobile, which was really dependable, to Verizon, and it was a terrible time. I had Verizon for 3 weeks in August, and I literally had to call them every month until I think the last time I called them was the first week of January to tell them I sent my phone back, I canceled, and I owed them no money. It actually went to collections. Right, it's very unique, but I think sometime after the Ford Contour or car companies started like buying each other, every car started to kind of look like the Ford Taurus. A Saab still looked like a Saab because Saab didn't get bought by anybody, right? But Volvos started to look like Fords, and Mercedes started to look like Fords, and nothing really had a unique look anymore. Volvos also didn't look unique. I started off with Volvos, but I don't know. Cars looked all different in the 80s and in the 70s. You could tell what kind of car. And Hondas. Everything kind of looks the same now. That's a Toyota. That's a Toyota. I don't know. That's a Lexus. That's a Hyundai. That's a Hyundai. That's a circle with a line Nissan. They all look the same. All look the same. I do. The Pacer and the Gremlin and the Hornet all kind of looked similar, but they didn't look like the Pinto or the Chevy Citation. And the Citation didn't really look like the BMW Bavaria, and nothing looked like that monster. Whew. Yeah, I don't understand that. I think that people build things cheaply and conveniently, and maybe take a lot less time making something unique. But I don't know if that's my perspective, because what I get to see of architecture from the past is various decades, like all at once. So like where this looks like a street full of unique buildings, we have buildings from the 20s, the 60s, the 70s, the 05, you know, all last century, and so it looks a little more unique and different. Whereas if this whole area were built at the same time, the buildings, they would also look cool because they're old, though. I don't really know the point I'm trying to make. I think we should be renovating more of this stuff. For sure. Wouldn't you love an apartment with those giant windows that your toddler could fall out? I'm kidding about the toddler falling out. You would have to have some kind of protection built in. No worries, no worries. I thought about Route 66 probably when I first moved here. And the couple times I've driven through the Southwest back to California, and maybe when I drove to California the first time, I thought about Route 66. And, you know, I live off of Route 66 now, and the original end of Route 66 was here, down the street a couple blocks, actually. What guy? I live on Route 64. Is this like a mysterious fallout? Like he knows some kind of AI code or developed something, or is roommates with Lindsey Graham? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I have a picture from I don't have it on my phone right now, but I actually thought of, oh my gosh. Heinz ketchup. I prefer it when it's spelt with a C. Catsup. What's the other brand of ketchup? Or is there only Heinz ketchup? Del Monte?
Nice. No, that's awesome.
I wonder what I would do if I had a lot of money to be a rich artist and donate. I don't know about Route 66, but I would love to see I would love to help human beings first and foremost, but if I was done helping human beings first and foremost, I would like to see like some of the signs restored to their glory on this street. Neon glory for sure. I would like to see some of these buildings repurposed and reused, maybe for living. I think if I had a lot of money, I think I would mostly reinvest it into finding ways to get people housing. And a big thing of mine, having lived in some, you know, nice and not so nice neighborhoods, definitely neighborhoods where the grocery store wasn't really too close. Food deserts. I would like to invest in food desert neighborhoods and making sure that they have good, fresh, clean produce and a way to get healthy stuff. No, but I would love to see the neon. Joe and I should take a trip to Las Vegas. The ultimate goal for us is we would love to go to the Northeast in December for like 2 weeks and drive and live stream, of course. Oh. About that. I think we are. Use my second battery pack. The ones that snap on when you step into them. Is that what you're really ready for? The Skechers slip-ins? There they are. Tell me which kind you want. I'm not sure, like they kind of click. I've never tried them on. I've never owned a pair of Skechers. For me, it's the word sketch. I just don't like it. I do like the idea of not having to tie my shoes, though. So I usually just I wear Sperry topsiders a lot. I call them my leather shoes. So when I ask Joe to get my leather shoes, he gets them. Oh, that would be a lovely anniversary special to see. I hadn't heard of that before. Alright, so we are actually unlocking Joe. I don't know what it is with Joe, but he likes to show up at the very end of the walk. Will he convince me to walk for another hour? I don't know. I'll check it out. It smells like caramelized onions in the best way possible. And then like an old cigarette. Well, you know why? I love Sperry topsiders because I can wear them without socks. I've been wearing them since I was in 7th grade. I can wear them without socks and they never make my feet smell. I also like the Timberland ones too. The Timberland ones are a little nicer. Joe does not. I'm telling you, the second like the sun starts going down, it just pops. What's the humidity? 55%. I doubt that. It feels like it's like 38 or 20% humidity. Like it's instantly nippy out. I do have a coat. Instantly nippy. Under the bridge is even colder. Uh-oh, the Mambo Craze Cabaret. What? Let's cross the street. I like zigzagging along. And then in 2 weeks, when we spring forward, it'll be 7 by the time the sun sets. Oh. I was watching, again, I keep mentioning this and then I like stop telling the story in the middle. I was watching a live stream this morning of like snowing in Brooklyn, and I think Joseph was like, oh, would you like to be there? I wouldn't want to be in Brooklyn. I wouldn't mind being in Rhode Island. Or Manhattan. I don't know that I was ever that into Brooklyn. No offense, Brooklyn. But, I was like, no. Not in January. There's something about the bleak white sky in a city, like the part of Brooklyn, that made it not where I would want to be during the snowstorm. Especially in January. It feels bleak. I've got no problem with Brooklyn. My mom was from Queens. We go to a bagel place on 6th Street, which is called, funnily enough, the Brooklyn Bagel. But the best bagels I've ever had were Canadian ones from, oh my god, I forgot the name of the place. But it was in Beverly Hills. It was a bagel place in Beverly Hills on Beverly Drive. Saint Germain Street Bagel, I think. So huge and good and squishy and pulley and just great bagels. We are all sending Mike. We are all. What's Gentle Monster? We're all sending mountain bike good healing vibes. I don't know if it was a Montreal style bagel, but Saint Germain, Saint Urbain. I really love an everything bagel. I don't like the everything bagel seasoning or a sesame seed bagel. Just slightly grilled. Grilled, definitely, with cream cheese. Can't be beat. It's a classic. Oh. Are you talking about the Charlies at Venice Beach? From the Venice Beach live cam. There's a really nice gallery in here. Super Chief or Chieftain, I can't remember what it's called, but what a gorgeous building. It had a different sign over it for a while. Like it began with an X. Like it looked like Oaxacan, like a Oaxacan name. I can't pronounce Oaxacan things. I've never walked in Tarzana. Oh. Aren't we all? I don't think I've ever had a Dylan's candy bar. Isn't Dylan like Ralph Lauren's grandson? I prefer to... Never mind. I prefer Tony's chocolate. Tony's Choco Colony. You should check it out. They're really great, responsibly produced chocolate, not by a Nepo baby, like Ralph Lauren's child. They don't need any more money. I love a Klondike bar. Emphasis on the Klon. So good. You know Klondike bars are $7.99? Not each, but for the pack of them. That's kind of crazy. It's more than a half gallon of ice cream. I mean, I would do a lot for a Klondike bar, especially the ones so. Hey, how was your hike? We're now in South Park. I left Little Tokyo. Joseph is showing up, so now I'm just wandering and waiting for him. Wow. 6 for $7.99 at my grocery store. I never get them anymore because I don't know. I don't like a sundry that's over $5 or a frozen novelty. But I do love a Klondike bar. Biting into a square of ice cream. I love the chocolate ice cream with the chocolate and Crispies on it. I think that's my favorite flavor. Lemon ice cream. Is it like a lemon sherbet? Like a lemon ice cream? I love anything lemon flavored. That sounds really great. I can almost taste it in my mind's eye. What happens if we walk down here? Will I make it? Will I live? We'll find out. Ooh. Lemon flavor and banana flavor are two things that I almost always love. Uh-oh. I'm in the alert area. Please leave. That was all. Hey, Charles Buczynski. You know, I wanted to read Bukowski for a real quick second. Yoki. Right? She was scaring me. Oh my god, there's that Patrick Star again. I don't know why I don't like Patrick Star, because they just look sunburnt. It smells like Brussels sprouts. In a good way. I love the alarm. There's another alarm that says, "You are being filmed. You are being filmed." And I love that one, especially when I'm doing the filming. So we're at 9th Street in search of historic Joseph. I think he just got off the train. He's wandering down some street again. Line. I think I'm the one that needs a rudeness lesson. Just kidding. No. That rude woman was like a robot AI. I don't want her rising against me and then blowing my finger off with a robot AI machine gun that they will all have in the near future. Imagine parking your van here for the night and then coming to get it in the morning. I say fabulous. That's a pimp my ride. Okay, Hill and 9th. I'm gonna cross this street. This building's for rent. Should we peek inside? Should we inquire? Charming entryway. I think we pressed our little noses against this before. It's missing some of its original charm. Shavkat. We're not AI yet, but we're working on it. I think by the time that we have 3 years of this, I'll be able to run an algorithm that just recreates it for me. And I could sit in my living room and just talk like I'm walking it. Oh my gosh, look at this car. Didn't really happen, but... Ooh. Oh my gosh, do not have a haircut. I literally need a haircut. Joseph told me I look like Pennywise the Clown this morning. It's kind of hurt my feelings. I don't think you have to worry about a nice car in LA. I think people don't steal cars like they used to. But if you have an older car with parts, like a Honda sometimes, or a catalytic converter, woo! The scariest thing I've come across, actually, it doesn't happen very often, but in my neighborhood, we were in Los Feliz, and some guy started saying, I want a cut of whatever money you're making, which is like 6 cents from this live stream, right? And then he called me a really mean name. And then he was like kind of following me for a block. And there was something about that guy that scared me. But I've been screamed at by people downtown too. Not as scary. People are living through some tough stuff, I think, you know? But the guy in my neighborhood kind of scared me. Mostly because what he called me was, huh? It's a throwback. All right, I am on 8th Street, walking to the Garfield building and my favorite beeper sign in search of, yep. Very early on, I pissed some guy off downtown, closer to the maybe like edge of Skid Row Garment District, and he screamed at me for a couple blocks, and I thought I couldn't lose him. Another time, a lady tried to. I'm never, just so you know, I'm never trying to film anybody on the street. I'm never trying to film anybody in their hour of whatever. You know, I'm not here to exploit anybody and make any money off that. I'm trying to show you LA. We do run into that sometimes. I'm also kind of oblivious, so I miss out on things. So a lady with a giant bottle of water was gonna throw it at me. That scared me. and then a couple guys that have screamed at me downtown. But for the most part, I'll tell people I'm not filming you, and I'll tell them when I'm here to film, or I usually, you'll see my camera go up a lot. That's usually when I'm around somebody that probably doesn't want to be filmed. Or video them. It's neither videoing or filming though, right? Because I'm not using videotape. I'm microchipping them. That sounds even worse. Oh, my favorite beeper sign is not on this street, but I am going to check into the Hotel Lindy. Or the Hotel Bristol. Or this commercial exchange building. Hey. I don't have a lighter. I'm so sorry. I don't have one. I don't smoke. Oh. For $1? Are you sure? All right. Let me see. Can I have a lighter? Do you have a... No.
Yeah, let me,
Sure.
fix this lady. You need to get away from the door, Amy. Talk about it before.
Oh my god. Not scary at all, but... If this lighter costs more than $1, I'll cry.
I'm surprised you didn't ask for, cigarettes.
I don't have cigarettes or a lighter anymore. I just need a lighter.
Any color?
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Your choose.
Here we go, my friend.
Thank you. $1, perfect. Thank you.
This come out of your pocket?
No.
Did you see what's on it? You want to satisfy your hands?
What's on it?
It looks like, I don't know.
I was just trying to get by this
Yeah.
lady, and
Yeah, you should do this. There's
Thank you so
gunk on
much.
it. I don't know whether it could be anything. Matter of fact, I'm just going to throw it away.
I would just throw it in the street, and here.
Oh, don't worry about it. We're good.
No, you take that. And I would just toss that in the street, and somebody will get it.
Yeah, but it might be feces.
You got it. All right. Thank you so much, brother. Take care. You are so welcome. Take care. Oh. I'm glad he gave me the hand sanitizer because the bill was covered with something. And he threw it in the trash. I just gave him another $1 bill. I should have just paid for it and let her keep her $1. Really? It is a $5 Snickers. I'm gonna cross the street here. I know Joe is around here somewhere. Don't turn around.
Look, I was literally hiding right there
Oh.
behind that thing. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Joey.
Would you like some water?
Sure. How's it going?
It's going great. Would you like me to hold this for a second?
That would be awesome.
Am I attached to you? Yeah.
You are attached to me because we have, I don't know that I have any coffee money, but
I appreciate it a lot.
I think I got $1. All right. Sorry, I've given away a little bit of money today.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you. Whew. Oh, it's going all right. We went to the Arts District, looked at some murals, wandered around there. There's always more to see Then we walk through Little Tokyo and
You're about to get run over by a robot.
named B or Bea
Look at the bee.
or whatever. And now we've are kind of
On the way home?
just like wrapping it up. Do you want to walk?
glad
Want to
to,
take a walk over to MacArthur Park?
No, I'm glad to
You don't want to watch the sunset?
glad to escort you home.
You guys, what a wonderful weekend of live streaming we have had. Culver City, Chinatown, DTLA, Little Tokyo, Alvaro Street for a second, MacArthur Park. A whirlwind of a weekend. And Culver City. Tomorrow we'll be in Pasadena. Thank you. Tomorrow I'll be in Pasadena. And that should be really fun. Aww. Hey, mountain
That
bike.
mountain bike.
It is. Thank you so much for the
For
Venmo.
the $20 Venmo mountain
Woo!
bike. We really appreciate that.
And you guys, let's get this straight. This is how you pronounce Nevada. Nevada, sorry, I did it wrong.
wow, you even whipped it up there.
Uh-huh.
I like how you added Kratos
Uh-huh.
and you called him a Viking.
Uh-huh. I figured people wouldn't know. My special cat. Oh no, we ran out of fireworks. Oh. We just hit the part where we run out of fireworks.
But you still have
The
cats.
2 hours, but we still have this awesome cat. Okay. The people.
You forget you're in public. Playing with the images of cats on the screen.
I'm in public meowing at my phone. Doesn't look good. Well, you guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow on the live stream. We're heading back to the train. I don't know what we're going to have for dinner tonight, but
Great question.
we'll decide. We'll let you know. Maybe Eggs Benedict. I'm joking. I really got to work on my biscuits, though. Meow. All right, we're gonna cross the street. Hope and 8th. Thank you guys for joining. If it was your first time here, or even if you didn't do one of these things, please like, subscribe, hype, chat, do any one of those things. We hope you guys have an awesome, lovely evening. I want to shout out my members one more time. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are the reason for the season. I don't really know what that means, but you know, appreciate you. Have a really lovely evening, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Let's
in
give a special shout out
Pasadena.
to Concan for being a member for 2 months.
Oh my gosh, Concan, I beg your pardon, 2 months.
And also Mountain Bike for that $20 donation. We really appreciate
You
it.
guys are number one. Number one in my book. Hugs, kisses, puppy dog wishes. We will see you soon. Take care, you guys. Good night.
See you later.
Woo!